never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
So in Le Mans, he has the advantage for the moment. 70, Christian Daniel Jr., the American 6 wide round the outside.
That was Mike Yu round the outside there. He keeps looking behind him though. He needs to just eyes up. There is Uriarte, your previous
16-year-old in second place. Brian Uriarte in third, and looking right back there is Marco.
Forward. I mean, they all do, to be honest. Like, stop looking behind you. Yeah, there's 17 other riders around you. Get on with it. Winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zen Matani's in second place. The Japanese 18-year-old Japanese Pirelli, the 95, the Argentine 17-year-old. As you say, Matt, almost certainly it was him who won.
Who's going to lead into the final turn? It is Mounsey who leads into the final turn. He takes his...
And he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front. Actually ended up in 8th place, but now ran wide at the first corner a lap ago and lost so much time.
Sweeping line across the front of Christian Daniel. Tries to get as much speed as he can out.
Now looking really strong there in second place. The 85 of Mike Yu.
He's got KJ Monignane for company as well there, who set a 2:02.1 to the start and finish straight. As the person in third there is Mitani.
It is his nickname, Kietso Singapong, the Thai rider. Look at that!
It's behind him. That's a really quick lap from the South African. We've not seen too much improvement for him so far this year, and just goes across the green. Benyat Fernandez in fourth, so they come across the line neck and neck. The American and the Brit.
Tell them side by side as they go over the hill.
Danish, who's going to come into first up in terms of his results, but he's far more in the mix than he was previously. Just off the back of this group now.
34.
It's the Anglo Alliance leading the way in Rookies Cup.
And it's 230 kilometres an hour, 140.
So it's Uriarte then. So the slipstream effect really takes on. Benyat Fernandez slots into...
Well, there was Zen Mitani. As we say, he was right at the front, and just is now back in 3 miles an hour in 6th gear here before they change down hard on the brakes. It's Brian Uriarte.
Third, Sullivan Mounsey gets squeezed there, the number 4 in between 2 other riders. Proper
10th place. The 54 of yesterday's winner, Veda Pratama, picks up the lead back to first or second gear, depending on your choice of gearing, back to 95 kilometres.
Sandwich job that was, gets pushed back to 7th place. So in the lead we now have Uriarte from Danish. It's actually...
He's got some work to do from there.
What has he got in his pocket? He's got Hakim Danish just...
Now 60 miles an hour through that right-hander. Incredible stuff.
Hakim Danish there as well. You were with us championship leaders.
Right, and Mitani went from 2nd back to 9th.
Wow, there you go. Just ahead of him on the track, the Malaysian, our series leader by 23 points. Still lurking, the series leader. You cannot count him out whatsoever, can you? He's both. That's what can happen. That is why it's messy. But as we saw yesterday, when it gets
abreast, and it's Brian Uriarte who has the advantage.
Been so good this year. Yesterday was the first time he was off the Rookies Cup podium all year long. To crunch time, the key is to just go for it.
Yeah, Benyat Fernandez is going.
Sullivan Mounsey getting a bit. He's sacrificing a lot of his drive there as he was going up the inside. Chaos, isn't it, Peter?
It is. So no fast spread up the inside there. The number 7, you're looking back at the number 7, Benyat Fernandez.
I don't really think he had too much room to go.
Right, so Brian Uriarte this lap there for the first time, I think, actually, as we can go through laps. If you're on board with Uriarte, again with the advantage, but he's already giving the slipstream to the number 7 of Benyat Fernandez. And I think I'd been seeing red helmets up there pretty much every lap until now.
And I think it says something that
you were on board with Uriarte.
And now it's back similar to what we had a couple of days. And Mike Yu round the outside as well as they come down over the crest. And next Mara with a 2:01.9 was the fastest rider on track last time around. Morelli, despite the laps to go, Christian Daniel Jr. up there into 4th position as well, playing it very sensibly indeed. Towards San Donato, it's going to be the Thai rider leading them into San Donato. How late can he break though? He does, being clearly having a lot of pace. Down into 20th again, got bullied again, and someone's gone off in the background at RBR. And you got Carter Thompson and Singapore just behind him. lead them through, but he's all squirrely on the brakes.
But he manages to hold the inside line there and get
Out to one, Peter. That's a big shame for whoever that was, because that will surely ruin.
just as we had yesterday. Nobody was able to show any kind of advantage at all. The drive up the hill, so he's done a superb job there of holding the advantage in the lead over Beñat Fernandez.
Their race, we'll see who plummets down the timing screens from that one. But yeah, a rider.
And in fact, when you look at the fastest lap of the race, Willem Planck down in 15th place on the number 7.
The big loser that last time around was actually Carter Thompson, the number 50, pushed back to 13th. Player has gone off for Arabiata 1 into the gravel trap.
And there we saw the 51 of Brian Ariati. Obviously wasn't him.
Just cruel, isn't it? The whole field covered as well by 4.7 seconds. East now, Peter. That's just the nature of where we're at the moment with these, with the slipstreaming down the start and finish.
Nor is it the...
Pugliese. Pugliese's gone down, unfortunately. A real shame for him. It's just as close as it really gets, to be honest, at this stage. Right.
And you saw that red tape lying on the ground there. That's very likely the tape that they have. Right, so it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez, and he's obviously okay.
Beñat Fernandez just biding his time behind Brian Ariati. A couple riders going
on the radiator to keep the temperature up, but as it rises they have to pull it off. So the Tech Air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury.
On the green there as Uriarte just sweeps across to try and protect his line and his run.
5 of Mike Hugh gets pushed back to 3rd place. But it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the 34 of Zen Mitani.
Out onto the start and finish straight. Now this is interesting, Peter. Look at the gap now he's managed to get through in that.
And it is Beñat Fernandez with the slightest advantage.
Someone had a big moment in the background there, Peter, running over the curve.
Back in the group there. But around the outside it's Veda Pratama, yesterday's winner, who takes the advantage.
Final sector along with Christian Daniel Jr. and Beñat Fernandez. Will the riders behind them actually catch herbs? Sorry, that was a scary moment.
Got your attention. Down onto the start and finish straight. There'll be just 5 laps remaining as they cross the line.
Up to them by the time we reach turn 1. Or is Uriarte going to try and pull the pin? Let's look at their lap time. Yeah.
You probably got their attention as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, so Uriarte in 2nd place, looking for the inside line on for this time. In 2nd place, the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. ahead of Beñat Fernandez.
A 2:02 flat from Uriarte. That, and then you've actually got Morelli, a 2:01.6.
Fernandez, he can't do it. Mike Hugh is there in 3rd.
Christian Daniel in 4th.
It's number 7. Side by side. Not 8 abreast this time.
7, but he's down in 19th place, Peter.
Yeah, and the advantage has disappeared, hasn't it? Because, you know...